it down, I don't go for none. I'm so hot, they nickname me the sun. Everything black and white like a nun. Brady made it, you know I'm the one. Brady made it, you know I'm the one. Brady made it, you know I'm the one.
What's going on? It's your boy Brady Mayday, and I'm back with another Big Back Reacts. And today we finna be reacting to every fast food pizza in America. And I'm not gonna lie to you, off rip, I don't care what you say, but the best fast food pizza to me is Pizza Hut. I don't care. I love the way they make their pizza. But anyways, let's get into the video.
In 2023, Americans spent over $40 billion on fast food pizza. Over half of that $40 billion.
Bro, $40 billion? Bro, if we put all of that money together, we could end world hunger. All of that money on pizza, bro, that's crazy. That's why America is literally the fattest country ever, bro, because $40 billion on pizza is crazy, and we still got people that's hungry out here. But let's get back into it.
Billion was spent on just 12 nationally recognized restaurants. The restaurants that we're talking about today aren't just your standard mom and pop. So what is fast food pizza? These restaurants are called QSRs, also known as a quick service restaurant. They're built for speed and scale. Are they really that good to consume that much of the market? It's high time we find a true king. So today we're gonna put all these pizzerias to the test to see which one is the best.
Pizza Hut on top.
This is their classic cheese. It just smells like, close your eyes. You're at Chuck E. Cheese right now.
Smell the ball pit right now.
Now that we're at our first stop, let me explain some rules. To keep things fair, we're eating 2 pizzas at every stop. A baseline crust with cheese and whatever their most classic pizza is. We're then going to rate them on the classic internet tier list according to the best experience we had overall. So may the best pizzeria win. Cheers. Surprisingly.
Bro, I've never in my life had Papa John's before. Like, if anybody in my comments could tell me how that tastes, like, that would be appreciated. I've never had Papa John's. I really don't even desire to have Papa John's like that. To be honest, bro, coming from Chicago, like, we eat fast food pizza, but not really, bro. We got our own little, like, pizza thing going on. And no, we do not just eat deep dish pizza, bro. Like, that's a myth that I wish can be extinguished, bro. Chicago people do not just eat deep dish pizza. We have what we call tavern style pizza, bro, where it's kind of thinner crust. You got different restaurants that serve them. You feel me? You got the thinner crust joints, and then you got like the kind of thicker or whatever. But it comes with the cheese, the top, all that good stuff, bro. But we got 2 types of pizza in Chicago, bro. And our main choice is Italian Fiesta. At least where I come from, we love us some Italian Fiesta. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you want to like the fancier side, you know, you go to Giordano's. You know what I'm saying? You know, little piece of spots like that, you feel me? That's for like tourists, for real though.
There's a crunch in that, but not much.
Solid start, not so solid, but just a start.
This is their pizza with the works. We flipped this one over because it fell apart when we were trying to take B-roll of it.
That don't not look appetizing, bro. You should not.
That happens.
These are not better ingredients.
Bro, you should not be able, the ingredients should not be, like, the cheese look like it's damn near finna come off of that. Like, who wants to eat something like that?
These are the same average ingredients you get at any other goddamn pizza shop. What in here is better? Like the pepperoni? No. The flavor of both of these pizzas.
Papa John's never really looked appetizing to me.
And then they didn't hook their violence.
No diss to them, bro, but it just don't.
What I'm trying to say is the flavor profile of this is pretty low. It doesn't taste bad though. I wanted to clarify that. It tastes good. The pizza sauce isn't too sweet, but the flavor to me is just lacking.
It smells better than it tastes.
I wasn't delighted by this experience.
It looks basic. It looked like a damn 7-Eleven pizza.
Papa John's C tier, moving on. We're at Jet's Pizza. I've never been here before, but I
never even heard of Jet's Pizza.
They put so many words. I think they did that because they couldn't decide what the to say, because their slogan is better because it has to be. This better be good pizza because it has.
I never heard of Jet's Pizza before, man. Can somebody let me know what that is and what it tastes like too? You know, and what like cities is it predominantly in? Never heard of it, bro.
It's a Detroit style pizza, and this is their classic cheese. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Detroit got some good pizza too. I'm not even gonna lie.
I will say it's good. This is their super special Detroit style pizza. All right, well, see how special it is.
It's like Spider-Man hanging, dude.
I didn't like that one as much. That tastes like Chuck E. Cheese pizza for some reason.
100%.
The cheese one was like 10 times better than
Hey, don't sleep on that Chuck E. Cheese pizza now.
Cheese quality nice, good amount of chew, they caramelized it nicely.
Well, I don't know how it is these days because I don't eat cheese,
I
but
feel like if there was a little more
you
flavor,
know.
I'd be happier, but maybe the cheese one is different because I did really enjoy the cheese. I'll give it a solid B.
this joint thick with cheese. I'm not gonna lie.
With a ranch. They give you a bottle of ranch.
Where was that? And then so you just take this guy and you just. Did that amplify?
It did. It did. We're not gonna sauce everything because Papa John's has that garlic sauce that gives me even B.
Why did they give us a whole bottle and where was this originally?
Smell it.
Jets Pizza, B tier. Moving on. Here we go, we're at Blaze. I will say, visually this pizza does look better. I don't like that there's not much puff in the crust. It feels a little too like commercial pizza, but on a positive note, the cheese looks legit. The toppings aren't falling off like the Papa John's one.
I don't know,
The dough's
bro.
noticeably better. The next
That's
one is some sort of
like
barbecue
it's a
pizza.
thin
Cheers.
like. If you supposed to have like a puffier crust, I don't know, bro.
I
It
do have
looks.
some critiques. The flavor is better and more noticeable, but still a little flat. I do appreciate that.
Yeah,
this has
that's
crisp bottom.
that's what
It's
I'm
like
looking
eight
for. That
texture.
pizza look flat as hell.
I feel like they could pull back the chewiness by like 10%, but that's just me being a real about it.
Your tongue touches the bottom, which has that nice like roasted taste. So Max, my son, I've watched him eat pizza and he always eats it upside down. I thought it was weird, but he has a point. All the toppings are on the top. Your tongue touches the toppings first. I mean, it's a thin crust pizza, but when we're eating it, it reminds me more of a flatbread than an actual pizza. I want it to be an A.
Yeah.
It's not as bready as most QSR pizzas.
That shit look regular as hell.
You know what? I think this is deserving.
That bro, I ain't gonna cap from the look of that. It look like a fucking D pizza.
But it certainly
Bro.
doesn't help them with this undercoat.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you one of them bougie people that never had to get through times, bro, something up with you, bro. Everybody done been through them times where you had $5 on you and you wanted something quick or you needed something to eat, bro. Little Caesars got you through them hard moments. Yes. Little Caesars is that reliable. Little Caesars is that reliable girl that's always there for you when you need it. That's what Little Caesars is. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Now, granted, I'm not gonna lie to you. Little Caesars will have you on the toilet. I don't know what they put in their sauce, but Little Caesars will have you on the toilet. But it will fill you up on the days that you need it.
Cooked flaccid pizza now did it. $4.4 billion. That's what that got you.
It's a $5 fucking pizza.
That's just mush.
Yeah, just mushy. The dough is not good. Crazy because the dough is made in a distribution center that they can then make perfect and ship out to all of their individual stores, right? And even then, when they have the opportunity to do so in mass, at scale, with all that money, they f***ed it up. They didn't put enough salt, they didn't put enough sugar. How the f*** do you let that happen?
This is called a 3-meat treat stuffed crust.
It's all right. It's 100% relying on the saltiness from the bacon. If
I
this
mean,
didn't have
nah,
all the
Little Caesars is never gonna be your first
They
choice.
didn't even make it on top to save it. This pizza would be just as bland.
It would never be my first choice, honestly. It'd be like a last resort.
I was gonna
Or
say,
if you having like a pizza party, you know what I'm
very,
saying?
very low.
I would give the other pizza, Jets Pizza, a D, and I would give Little Caesars like a C because it's reliable.
Invent the flavored crust pizza. First one we're starting with is just regular cheese, no flavor crust.
Hungry Howard. See, I never heard of this. Some of these pizza
The dough
spots.
is undersalted too.
that's why they invented the seasoned crust, because the dough is just bland.
Anticipatory, yeah. Pepperoni pizza with the garlic cheese butter crust. It does look good.
Smells good.
It do got a great presentation to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really,
That's really nice.
bro. I'm gonna be like honest with you. I do not like crunchy pizza, man. Like I don't like when I don't like to bite into pizza and it's like like no. I like it to be kind of flimsy, you know, kind of soft, but not too soft where it's doughy, but not too hard where it's like crunchy. Like I like it right in the middle. My pizza got to be right in the middle. The sauce got to be on point. The cheese got to be on point. You know, like I really just like a perfect pizza. Am I wrong for that, bro? Like, you know?
Pepperoni's crispy. It actually wasn't crispy.
It looked crispy, but did not have a single crunch.
Yeah. Everything else on this pizza is very mid. I mean, out of all the pizzas we've had so far, the flavored crust is not saving this for me. This is like a C.
It's C.
Moving on.
Like I'm not gonna lie, really with pizza is I feel like pizza is more of a preference thing. Like if you one of those people that like your pizza to be more on the crunchy side, then that, you know, it's certain pizza restaurants that's for you. You know, if you like it more on the flimsy side, it's certain. If you And then there's pizza restaurants that then perfected it, you know? Those would be more like the pizza restaurants that's not fast food. I hate to say it, but fast food, you're going to get what you're going to get because it's being rushed out fast.
We're adding a bonus pizza, the Costco pizza. It's
Now, this is the one I've been hearing about a lot, Costco pizza. I've never had Costco. Hate going to Costco's, though.
But it's Costco pizza. If we didn't include it, I feel like we'd get you.
Like, bro, first off, I know this is off topic, bro, but Costco is the worst place to shop at. Bro, I literally want to shoot everybody in the Costco when I'm there, bro. I want to blow everybody down on Honum Gray when I'm in Costco, bro, because why is everybody bumping into everybody and why is nothing labeled? Fucking hate Costco's.
Yelled at, to be honest with you. We've got cheese and pepperoni, the only two they offer. Starting with cheese, bada bing, bada boom,
Oh, yeah.
It got a
This
decent.
pizza in the video tastes identical to many of the pizzas we've had so far. But look at the ratio of cheese to bread. There is so much cheese on this. Damn. All right, pepperoni. You know what's funny? I can barely taste the pepperoni.
The pepperoni is super subtle.
As Andy Herndon would have put this,
Pretty unoffensive, right?
it's okay. The sauce isn't too sweet. It's undersalted though. Not that flavorful. There's a lot of cheese, but it doesn't taste like much.
I mean, with overall experience, I'm paying $9.99 for one large
That's a
pie.
good point. It's a good point.
For the quality of that price, I'm giving this a B. B for bang for your buck.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, you
I
can't
agree.
beat that nowadays. $10 for a large pizza. You can't beat that. That's actually a good price right now.
Houston, Texas, but I'm not going back there unless I absolutely have to. So it's time to bring in the big guns.
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm the head of post-production for the channel, and I don't usually get out of my little cubby hole in front of my computer. Joke's on me because apparently it's about to rain, so let's hope this pizza's good. Today I'm gonna be trying the classic cheese on original crust. All right, cheers. I say this lovingly, but this reminds me of like your cafeteria school pizza from a nostalgic point of view. It's pretty
Cafeteria
doughy.
school
It's also very
pizza is
bready,
fucking
but
crazy.
There's not as much of a proportionate ratio of cheese, sauce, and dough. It's just not the pizza that I really would gravitate towards. I'll also be trying the classic combo on original crust, which features pepperoni, beef, sausage, onions, black olives, mushrooms, and mozzarella cheese. This is better than the classic cheese pizza, but only because
It
there
looked
actually
better
has,
than the
more
than the regular
colors.
cheese.
There is no difference in terms of crust or how the actual bread is cooked or baked. There are people who really like this type of pizza who would enjoy more of a bready type of bite. To me, it's more of a C-tier pizza. I'm sorry, I feel bad.
All right, we're at Papa Murphy's.
It's
When I
great,
came out
bro.
with
A lot of
pizza,
people
I was
like
way
crunchy
more
pizza.
excited.
I'm not with that
It's
for
a
real.
take and bake restaurant. I'd never heard of this before. I didn't even know this was a thing, but it's done $750 million. I guess we don't get to eat it now. We have to take it all the way home. This is a crazy concept. They literally didn't do any of the work. They're just like, here you go, yourself. There are baking instructions on this.
It's just a huge paper plate.
This can go in the oven. Leave the pizza on this tray. That's concerning. 12 to 18 minutes, and we'll see in a second. This better be f***ing good. This is DiGiorno's quality.
This isn't DiGiorno. This is the straw.
It's a frozen pizza.
Maybe this will redeem it for me. The toppings taste good because it's bacon and ranch. Of course it's gonna be good. But that's the only thing it has going for it.
dough sucks.
This is the freshest dough we've had. We've proofed it here and then we baked it fresh. That should be the greatest dough that we've had all day. And it is by far the very worst dough I've had. It's under seasoned. It's got that frozen.
Bro, you knew you
flavor.
fucked
It doesn't-
up by
doesn't
getting
taste
a
bread.
frozen
It's all
pizza.
bread. It tastes plasticky and I taste no yeast in it. I will say I like the crunch
I'm not
on the
eating no
outside.
fucking
That's
frozen
kinda fun.
pizza that I can't get. If I can't get it from the
I had high
restaurant,
hopes for this, and I really wasn't
I mean,
expecting
don't
it
get
to
me
taste
wrong,
like
frozen
this.
pizza is okay. Like if it, if you just having a regular day, but if you doing what they doing, I'm not getting no frozen
Who
pizza.
makes the best pizza?
Not me.
Top Pop.
That ain't even doing the restaurant justice. You got to go to the actual restaurant and get
We're
it.
at Cece's Pizza.
Chi-chi.
Yeah, he's been calling it Chi-Chi's Pizza.
Chi-chi's.
Cheese pizza.
Cece's.
This is clearly a frozen crust. It's very stiff, but not
CC's
in a good way.
is like,
It's not as bland as some of them. we've had.
CC's is not top tier
It's
pizza,
soft,
bro.
No crispness, but it is garlicky, which I like.
Yeah, this is called a
See, CC's, I'm not sure how CC's is everywhere, but like when I was younger, I used to go to Minnesota for like CC's pizza, and it was more like a buffet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it reminded me of like old country buffet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just go up in there, you just eat as much pizza as you can as a kid. Like, that's really a place you take kids for real. Like, ain't no grown people eating CC's pizza.
zesty pepperoni.
It might be though, but that's crazy work.
I don't taste the ranch at all.
It's also supposed to be brushed with butter and Parmesan.
Look at it. It looked like
It makes sense that they have.
looked like a
Because
Dollar
that's the
Tree
only way that they
version
can
of
get
Chuck E.
rid of it.
Cheese
No one
pizza.
actually wants to buy it, so as long as you could just keep eating it for a small price, at least they'll get rid of their ingredients.
Look at the box. What did it say here? The best pizza value anywhere. Tell that
Cap.
to Costco.
They know their product is so that they won't even say the best pizza. They just say the best pizza value. We'll give this to you the cheapest mother you'll get.
That's exactly what it is. It's just good cheap pizza, bro.
It's edging.
I can respect that one. That's really a D.
So we're at Sbarro, the original New York pizza. I think a lot of people would be really unhappy about that statement because that's not what this is. It's not New York pizza. But second off, they filed for
Nah, that don't look like
They
New York
claim they're on
pizza.
a positive
But
upswing
it might.
today.
The owners
Had a
might
gas
be from
station
New
next to a
York.
jail, but I'm not judging Sbarro by that. I don't judge a book by its cover. I judge it by.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't really care. I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't care what city you from, but New York and Chicago, we do not play about our pizza, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. We do not. We take our pizza very seriously. We will kill you about pizza. If you put a New York and Chicago person and you told them, I'll give you 5 boxes of pizza to go and knock this person off, you is dead. You good as dead. We will kill you for our pizza, bro. We don't play about our pizza. We are very competitive. When we get in the same room, we argue who pizza is better. Like, we don't play about that.
By its taste.
It starts off with a funk, like almost like someone chewed it and spit it in your mouth. Like throw up
Why
almost.
didn't you say that to me?
That's just my opinion.
That's just bad. It's got chew, but it's not a good chew. It's like a rubber band chew, and there was no salt present, period.
I can hear a New York person right now mad as hell about that, bro. They not playing about that.
You know what's worse than
That don't even look New York style. That don't even look. That look like somebody else came up with.
It's an F, but we're not finished. We still have a few to go, including 2 of the
Like the
biggest-
presentation. Okay, now we getting into the big dogs.
No one can out Pizza the Hut, but in my opinion, everyone has out Pizza the Hut, including me. Remember that time you commented on my post and you said, we have your location, Josh?
Now I'm not gonna lie, Pizza Hut.
Because you're a bunch of
Now I'm not gonna cap. Pizza Hut has like technically fell off a little bit, but and this is also my opinion. Fast food pizzas like Domino's and Pizza Hut is never gonna taste good in a big city, bro. In my experience, this always tastes the best when I'm in a small town. When I'm in a little small town, the fast food pizza hit. I don't know what it is about a small town and fast food pizza, especially Pizza Hut.
cheese pizza from Pizza Hut. You know, if I was doing $5.5 billion in revenue just selling pizza, I also wouldn't give a shit about my product because that is not good.
I usually chew my food. That was like 3 bites and it just disappeared.
It's got a crunch, but the inside is just no chew. Now we're on to their most popular pizza, the stuffed crust pepperoni. You know, funny enough, this is better only because it's got so much cheese.
It tastes exactly how it did back then. So
I like Pizza Hut,
Pizza should
man.
have, like,
I'm
a
not gonna lie, I like
shorter,
their taste.
stretchy, nice toothsome texture to it with some crispiness on it. This has very little crispiness, very bready, like Wonder
But I
Bread.
do like the old Pizza Hut instead. I don't
I know
really
I'm
eat
talking
Pizza
a
Hut
little bit of mess here,
that
but
much these
I know
days.
pizzas taste bad, they're just not pizza. And this is on the lower end of what a pizza should be. Sure, it tastes good. Of course I could eat this pizza, especially if I was intoxicated. The pepperonis are good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the best thing about this one is the pepperoni.
Pepperonis are good. I mean, that's it. This is the exact kind of pizza that Italians look at America and laugh at us for. I'm just gonna rate it. It's a C tier.
It's below mid, so I'm gonna give this one a D.
Oh, I forgot there's D tier. I meant to say D. Ultimately, this boils down to a D tier. Moving on. We're at Chuck E. Cheese, and I am
Uh-oh,
this
the
is right
infamous
underneath
pizza
sales
from Chuck E.
of
Cheese.
Lay's Pizza, and as a delivery service, over $300 million in sales is crazy.
That recycled, that good old recycled pizza.
I'm afraid to eat this because it's coming from the general vicinity of a bunch of children that are touching all these knobs, and I just feel like the people that work there are touching all the stuff that the kids are touching. We're gonna eat it anyway. If I get a stomach virus from this, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
It's gonna taste like ball pit.
This tastes like almost nothing.
I was gonna say, this is the closest to cardboard I've ever eaten.
The sauce is there, texture.
Man, a lot of people can say what they want about Chuck E. Cheese now that like times has changed and things that got a little older, but all the kids know like they used to be some of the best pizza back then when you was a kid. You done ran around this place for like 30 minutes to an hour, how sugar and just excitement. Man, you sit down, eat that pizza, man, with that little Parmesan cheese or the little pepper. Man, man, it wasn't nothing like it. Man, you know, Pizza Hut is more of like a nostalgic thing. You know, I said Pizza Hut. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is more like a nostalgic thing. Like, everybody knows when you was a kid, you loved Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Texturally, but the flavor isn't. The cheese is there texturally, but the flavor is barely there, and the dough tastes like nothing. Normally, we'd expect
Yeah, when you
sweet
grown and you
sauce or
got
something
grown
like that,
taste
especially
buds, you're not gonna
chicken,
like no
except the
damn
sauce
Chuck E.
is
Cheese
sort of
pizza.
just not
I think
there.
it might just
Then, especially after we all found out it's recycled pizza.
This is probably gonna taste better. This is the 5 meat because it has 5 meats on it to help carry what is not there. Would you look at that? It tastes like bacon, ham, and pepperoni.
And that's another way I judge pizza too, bro. If your pizza not good, just regular cheese, bro, what makes you think it'll be good with the meat and everything on it? Like, put as much effort as you do with the meat into the cheese, bro, because that's the original. Like, what if a person don't eat meat, but they just eat cheese? You know, I don't eat neither one. I don't eat dairy, cheese, and none of that, but you know, like, just still put effort into all of your pieces.
Which tastes good, but the pizza itself does not.
After like the 5th chew, it all disappears.
Yeah. Out of all the pizzas that we've had today, I'm gonna give this one a
Who
solid.
the hell wants to be?
I mean, it's Chuck E. Cheese.
No offense to these people, bro, but who the hell wants to be chewing on pizza like it's a steak, bro? It should kind of melt in your mouth a little bit, man. Like, no diddy, but it should kind of melt in your mouth a little bit.
Cheese. Moving on. All right, we're at Mod Pizza, basically the Chipotle of pizza in a way, right? This is one of the better looking mods, but
This definitely
I
a
got one issue.
Chipotle
We
of
ordered
pizza.
this in a timely manner, and it is ice cold.
When I first got introduced to Mine's Pizza, this was
I
like,
appreciate that.
it was
I
kind
don't
of
like the
fun to
crust
just
at
go
all.
to
If
and
you
just
took
order
a
your own
tortilla
pizza.
and put it in their pizza oven with cheese and sauce, it would be the same thing.
It's good. It's not great. I do like Lay's crust better.
The Mad Dog. I kind of like this one. Flavor on this is really nice. I will say,
I just like my pizza a little thicker, you know? Thin crust is okay, like, of course the tavern style, like, it'd be cool, but like, I like the tavern style that got a little thickness to it as well, you know? Because I'm not really with flatbread pizza. Like, that's what I call it flatbread pizza, bro.
Meat on there. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's like the crust grows on you.
like if this was more of like an ideal Neapolitan style crust, I'd be happier with it personally. Less tortilla-like. I don't like how thin it is. It's not bad. The flavor's pretty good. I'll give it a B tier.
Overall, this is a pretty B experience.
Not bad Mod Pizza. B tier. Moving on. We're at the highest grossing pizza place in the world?
America.
In America? $9 billion in sales annually. What could it possibly be?
It's the 555 deal. They still have that?
I don't think they do. But it is Domino's.
Hell yeah, Domino's.
Anticipated place right next to Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut was a total.
See, Domino's fucked the game up when they came out with that. It used to be pick 2 or more for $5.99, then they upped it to $6.99 for whatever reasons. I don't know. I guess the cost of pizza dough done increased or whatever the fuck they want to say. But Domino's is another place that done got you through some hard times. You know, if you had a 10 on you, you know, or a good $12, you could have got you a pizza and some breadsticks or something. You know, you had a drunk night. You definitely done had some Domino's.
Flop. So hopefully Domino's pulls through. Cheers.
Domino's, they make their pizza kind of perfect. I'm not gonna lie.
That atrocious sauce. That is rough. Crust by itself, not bad. It's kind of garlic bread.
butter, yeah.
I like that. No pizza purist on planet Earth would verify this crust to be good. It's like very, very, very mid, almost below mid. But the flavor of it.
It's not supposed to be the best, bro.
Cheese is almost.
But it's not the worst
There's a little
either.
bit of like a fake parm flavor, which I guess is kind of nice.
Probably on the crust.
This is their New York slice. Their most popular. Cheers.
Texture of the crust is good.
Crust is way better. The sauce is not.
Has that chew you're talking about, but not too chew.
I'm not gonna lie. When I get the when I go to Domino's and I do get some Domino's, this gonna sound crazy, but I get a cheeseless joint, and I love the pan style. The pan made joints. That's my one, bro. Like, that's the one for me. With that little bit of crust at the end, with that little bit of crunch, and just that softness, you know, I love that.
It disintegrates a little too early,
Well, look at that. It's like a cracker.
but it is thin. This New York style surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna be that different. I thought they were just gonna be like, oh, we put some pepperoni on it. F you. If I was in New York tasting this, like we did in our New York pizza video, where we found the best New York pizza, it'd be below mid, but it wouldn't be at the bottom of the list. The sauce killed this pizza though. So honestly, all things considered, if you like ketchup on your pizza, then you'll like this pizza. But if you don't, it's a solid C tier.
It's better than Papa John's, but it's a C.
It's not high enough to go to the B territory just because of what we have rated B. So this is gonna.
That's fair. I'll get Domino's Marco's like a C.
We are all done. We haven't even cracked an A tier yet, which brings me to Marco's Pizza. Could this be our lone?
Now, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
have never even heard of this place, and I'm gonna be honest. On the outside,
Marco's
it looks like-
Pizza
I think I might be wrong, because
is
this
not
pizza is
bad.
like one of the best ones we've
Not
had,
bad
just
at all.
visually,
I
right? The
love them
cheese.
big ass slices that they give you. They got like these jumbo slices that's pretty decent.
It's a good crust to cheese to sauce ratio.
The cheese is beautifully browned and burnished.
No one gets
I didn't try Marco's till I got down
Like
to
that.
Atlanta,
Pepperonis
man.
are
And
crisp. Two kinds of pepperoni. I'm kind of hyped.
best
about this.
pizza I tried in Atlanta.
Damn. Two types of pepperoni is where it's at. You got the slightly chewy flat pepperoni and then the crispy puff pepperoni. You need that. Try that crust. She's light. You're so crisp.
You see what I mean though? This is like the type of chew I prefer. This is like there's resistance, but it melts like a nice steak. Crisp bottom, the dough feels good. It's got a little bit of a QSR flavor. Like it does still taste kind of like commercialized pizza, but the sauce isn't overly sweet. It's seasoned nicely. It's not like got tons of oregano in there. It's
Yeah,
nice and
Marco's
balanced.
pizza
Cheese
is pretty
flavors,
good.
nice,
It got
cheese
kind of a
texture is
perfect
nice.
feel to it to
Pepperoni
me.
tastes perfect. Papa John's wishes that they could do this.
I've never had a QSR pizza that hit me like this sober. It's an S-tier pizza. Let's fucking go.
That
Yeah, I see.
S-tier pizza.
Marco's is up there, man. I can't even lie.
Marco's is the one and only S-tier QSR fast food pizza that we had ever had. We tried every single one that exists in America, and Marco's somehow stood on top. I judged a book by its cover. I was wrong. I looked at the outside, I saw the branding, and I said, this place is stuck in 1972. There's no f***ing way this is good pizza. Turns out,
Can't
Marco's
judge a
won.
book by its
The moral
cover,
story
man.
is, although there was a winner today, I would like to ask you to go and support your local pizza places anywhere that's near you. Ideally, maybe a smaller family-owned mom and pop.
Hell yeah, that's where you go get the-
number one better pizza.
Bro, you're not going to get your best pizza experience coming from a fast food pizza place. Now, if you're in a place where that's what you kind of got to rely on, sorry for you. But for the most part, like you said, like your local places, your places in the hood, you know what I'm saying? That shop that's right next to that bodega or that gas station or that corner store or whatever it got, you know what I'm saying? That's where you go get the best pizza you ever had in your life. You not go get good pizza from a fast food pizza place. You gonna get what you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, I'm gonna keep doing these big back reacts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we out. Mayday, mayday.